very fast. So all you have to do is you just have to find out the base for that number, and base can be powers of 10. It can be anything like 10, hundreds or thousands, which is nearer to the squared number. So here the number which is nearer to 13 is 10. So we take base as 10 and then we subtract the squared number and the base. So 13 minus 10 will give us 3, and that's a very important part. So let's divide the answer in two halves. Left hand side will be the sum of squared number and the difference of the number and the base. So that's 13 plus 3, that's 16. And on right we square the number 3. That's 3 square is 9. So our answer is 169. So what's the square of 12? Write your answer in the comments.
How do you square any number mentally very fast? So this is part 2. Let's find the square of 17. So we need to choose a base, and that is powers of 10. The multiple of 10 which is nearer to 17 is 10. So we choose our base as 10. Now subtract the squared number and the base, that is 17 minus 10 will give you 7, and that's a very important part. So let's divide the answer in two halves. Now the left hand side will be the sum of the squared number and the difference of the squared number and the base, that is 17 plus 7, that's 24. And for the right hand side we square the number 7, 49. Now we check the base has how many zeros with 1. So we have 1 0, so the right hand side should be a single digit number, but we have 4 and 9. So we take this 4, carry over towards 24, and 4 plus 4 will give you 8. So your answer is 289. So let me know what is the square of 14. How do you square any number mentally very fast? So we choose a base of powers of 10 or multiples of 10 which is nearer to 96. So nearer to 96 is just 100. So now as we have chosen our base, we subtract the squared number and the base, that is 96 minus 100, and we just get a negative 4. And this negative 4 plays an important part in our answer. So let's divide our answer in two halves. Left hand side will be the sum of the squared number and the difference of the squared number and the base. So that's just 92. And on the right side we square the number negative 4, that is 16. And as the base has 2 zeros, you can have a double digit on the right hand side. So your answer is 9216. So what is the square of 93? Write it in the comments. How do you square a 3-digit number mentally very fast? So we choose a base, that is powers of 10 or multiples of 10 which is nearer to the squared number, and that is 100. Now we subtract the squared number and the base, that is 120 minus 100. So we get 20, and that's a very important part of the answer. So now we are going to divide the answer in two halves, and the left hand side will be the sum of the squared number and the difference of the squared number and the base, that is 120 plus 20, that is 140. Now we square the number 20 on the right, that is 400. And now we need to check the base has only 2 zeros, so you can have 2 digits on the right hand side. So we take a 4 carry over to the left hand side, that is 14,400. Alright, so what is the square of 125? Write it in the comments.